What's up, everybody? This is Ragna, and I'm here with
Light.
And this is Stickin It In Raw. We watched the Royal Rumble. Apparently it was so fucking horrible that people decided to cancel their their subscriptions to WWE Network. So bad that it made me wake up without doing my hair or anything. But so we kind of went in with after I heard it, I kind of went in with pretty low expectations, but I'm underwhelmed, all things considered. Like, I was expecting, worst show of the year, not... Yeah. Or, actually, worst show in the last year. Which, let's be honest, which is saying something.
Yeah.
Because what all sucked? Last year's Royal Rumble sucked, Hell in a Cell sucked, TLC sucked, Battleground sucked. That's about it, really. But, I actually went in this with even lower expectations than most after hearing it, because I watched New Japan Wrestling's Wrestle Kingdom 9, and if you love wrestling, go watch that show. Quit watching this. Don't worry about anything else. Somehow free up, 4 hours of your time. Watch Wrestle Kingdom.
Easy. Take leave from work if you have to, because everything I've heard of it from Ragna is amazing.
Amazing doesn't even fucking count.
Because he usually doesn't give 10 out of 10s.
I never have. If this is for an Intercontinental title, I never gave a single 10 out of 10 to any match, let alone a freaking, Intercontinental title match. And this fucking got the 10 out of 10. Well, since we started, because, what's his name, I can't remember his name. Oh, Undertaker versus Shawn Michaels match, that was also a 10 out of 10. But if you had, 10 years ago, if you came, or 5 years ago, if you came up to me and said, you're gonna start doing a wrestling podcast thing, and you're gonna give a match a 10 out of 10, and it's not even gonna be for a main event, I would probably kick you in the sack. If you came up to me and said, you're gonna give a 5 or 10 out of 10 to a match, that's an Intercontinental match of all things, I'd probably still kick you in the sack. But apparently that person needs to be kicking me in the sack now, because I'm fucking overwhelmed by it. But, what's it called? Excuse me. I'll talk about Wrestle Kingdom some other time, and I'll probably even touch upon Lucha Underground some other time as well. Alright, so, what are your thoughts so far? Before we get into the matches and stuff.
Whenever I came in, everything that you told me from last year's Royal Rumble, I was sort of dreading watching this. Because that's another 3 hours of my time out. Even though I don't do anything, it's still 3 hours I could have been... Because I've been trying to touch upon doing my homework more. So I could have been doing homework for 2.5 hours. But after I watched it, I was very surprised. I was satisfied. And it was a good 2 hours and 43 minutes spent.
Tilt the camera down a little bit, sorry. Alright, so let's go into the first little match. New Age Outlaws versus Ascension. Alright, this match kind of confused me, because... Alright, Bradshaw has always been, since from what I can remember, he's always been the heel announcer, oh, look at the Authority doing this, this, and this. Well, it's okay, man, because they're the bosses. They should be doing blah, 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 blah. It's best for business, over and over. Then all of a sudden, he just turns face once the Ascension comes running out. Oh, no, the hell you did it! you can't just come in here with face paint and I imagine, I guess it's not that voice. Crap, I can't do it, because, the only thing I can think of is he somehow turns Michael into Michael! Oh, no, the hell you did it!
But if it's not a place for face paint, why are the Usos there?
No. He's saying, just because you wear face paint and fake shoulder pads doesn't make you a wrestling legend. Or wrestling legends.
Okay.
I didn't really write down a whole lot of notes for this match, or for any of these really, but they brought up puppies in years. Like last time I remember hearing about puppies from King is over 10 years ago. Puppies is another word for boobs.
Ah, okay.
Whenever freaking what's her name, Tori Wilson or well, pretty much any diva really came down to the ring, first thing not Michael Cole, the King would say is, "Hey, look, JR, puppies!" over and over. But yeah, since they're trying to make it more PG, we're not allowed to say that anymore. But apparently New Age Outlaws came up with it. Never knew that. And it looks like they somehow botched a belly-to-back suplex. Like, somehow it ended up with, I believe it was Road Dogg landing on the Big Ascension guy's face. But I gave it a... Actually, I think I was a little bit too generous with this, but I gave it a 6 out of 10, slightly average. Or slightly above average.
I liked... Because I mean, you know this, I haven't really seen New Age Outlaws. So, I mean, seeing Road Dogg dancing in the ring sort of made me chuckle. And then realizing how beastly Billy Gunn is also helped. And whenever, the thing that was actually pretty cool with the Ascension was whenever they, like, double teamed him, like, one went under and the other one went top.
Yeah, I believe they call it the Follow Man.
So that was pretty cool. So, I gave it 7 out of 10.
Okay. There was a guy dressed up like the $1 Million Man, and I forgot what his real name was, but Erwin something Shyster, I believe. Freaking IRS. You might know him as, well, actually, you should look up what IRS looks like, and then guess whose father he is.
Alright, let me pull it up now.
And,
we can continue talk, that promo we could talk about.
Yeah, alright, so basically, Triple H and Stephanie McMahon are talking about Sting somehow getting in the ring. It was kind of weird, because, like, when they first started, like, I can't believe how he got out and stuff. I thought that he was talking about when he hugged that one kid at the last Raw show. Ooh, excuse me. Yeah, he hugged. Well, it was a big thing on Twitter.
Sting hugged the guy, or Triple H did?
Triple H. He hugged the little kid. But anyways. Then Paul Heyman came out and said, you know, if you want to... I solved your Cena solution with Brock Lesnar. And then he said, I can also handle your, Sting solution with Brock Lesnar. Then all of a sudden, ECW chants. ECW chants. There we go. There were ECW chants because, of course, they're in Philadelphia. And what's his name? Paul Heyman was the owner of ECW. Well, you find him yet?
I found him. I don't know whose dad he would be.
Alright. He's got the whole world in his hands.
Whoa! Bray Wyatt?
Bray Wyatt and Bo's dad.
Dang! From those little small pictures on Google, he looked like Colbert. Wow.
It's kind of weird. That's a weird family. How do you go from being a tax man to be... How is your gimmick a tax man? And then your son runs around yelling Bo Leave all over the place, and one's a cult leader. Like, what the fuck happened in between the generations? That's like if my dad... It's like if my dad was like the president, and then I ended up being like some freaking pimp or something. While my brother is a freaking game developer.
Oh, man.
Alright, Usos versus Miz. Again, didn't really take down a whole lot of notes. Uso 2 screwed up a suicide senton. Like, Miz didn't even come close to catching him. He caught him in the face with his face. Mizdow actually did some cool stuff. He went in, saved Miz from a pin, and kicked some ass, but it wasn't enough to finish the match.
Yeah.
And for some reason, the camera kept zooming in on Mizdow's face throughout the match, so I'm guessing he's getting turned on Miz sometime soon.
Thank God.
Usos turned a superplex into a sunset flip and super kick combo for the pin. I've seen this match like 5 million times already, so 5 out of 10.
Okay, when I was listening to the Usos theme, did they change their theme, or has it always been that?
But the weird one real little rap song?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's always been that.
Okay, because I only focus on the first part.
Where they exert all their energy before they even start walking down the ramp.
Yep. Miz seems to have a need for approval from everyone ever since Mizdow came in.
Yeah, remember,
The
storyline is that Miz is the star and Mizdow's the stunt double, and the stunt double's getting more is more loved than the star, so of course he's gonna be jealous.
And it looked like there was a botched backbreaker. Like
I don't remember.
one of the Usos lifted Miz, and it looked like they didn't lift him like high enough, and it looked like it was a stiff landing. Let's see. It looked painful as crap whenever one of the Usos was, I think Jimmy or something, was thrown to the rope and he landed on his throat. I'm surprised he got up after that. And the thing that was really, and one thing that sort of started getting to me was whenever what's his face? Whenever Miz was teasing Mizdow with the whole foot thing, like he's about to tag him in, but he didn't. So I was like, man, just let him go in. But it was funny whenever he was acting like Miz. So I gave it 7 out of 10.
Alright. And then we had a Jamie Noble, Joey Mercury, and Seth Rollins promo. As soon as I heard Jamie Noble's voice, I wrote this down. Yes! Oh, well, actually, imagine this in all caps, so I'll try to make it more lively. Yes! Oh, hell yes! Oh, hell fucking yes! Jamie Noble promo! I love Jamie Noble's promo, man, because just his accent alone. Like, yeah, of course it's a typical southern dude freaking accent, but I freaking love it! Just right off the bat. You know, Joe Mercury's playing the, playing the Immortals game. Boy, yeah, what in the heck are you doing? At that point, I just stopped the video and started smiling like I haven't smiled in years. And, actually, I'm gonna use this as a as a segue real quick. I started a new little thing for my notes. I call it Mark Out.
Okay.
You got anything
I just liked how he was playing Immortals, and then Jamie Noble is the one who was sitting on the right, right?
Yeah, he's the country guy. The one with a little bit of hair.
And he's like, I'm just trying, and Seth Rollins comes, what are you guys doing? It's like, I'm just trying to make Jamie relax.
I love them too. You know, I kind of wish growing up I would have sat down and actually watched them more. I didn't watch them, or I didn't really care too much for them growing up because they're both heels. But I wish I would have like paid attention, because I remember liking. I remember I eventually warmed up to John Morrison, and Joe and Mercury was his partner, so I figured they'd be similar. So next is the Bellas versus Paige and Natalya. Again, didn't really write down a whole lot. I remember at one point, JBL and King were talking. Hey, did you know they've been twins for most of their lives? Really?
It's kind of obvious they've been twins.
I don't know why. I enjoyed that. And what the hell is Paige's gimmick now? Because like at one point it was just she's crazy, and now
she's a hot mess.
She's a lesbian apparently. Like the Bella's just laying there all like,
She
like,
crawls on her like a cat.
Yeah, she
Or
crawls on her like, what's her name?
Bree.
Ava. She crawls on her like Ava did on Snake at the end of MGS 3. Like, right before they're about to get on, she started crawling on him, grabbing his hands, and like, doing like, pretty much using them as a sideways pull and dancing on him. So that happened. Didn't really write down anything, but I saw a sign that said 2004. Never forget. Well, never forget what. But
Did something happen in the 2004 Royal Rumble?
I don't know. I don't remember. But either way, 6 out of 10, slightly above average match. But I have to admit, as much crap as I generally give the Bellas, they've improved. Like, if this was when they first started out, this would probably be a freaking 1 out of 10 on the Cena scale. But they've improved over time, so I gotta give them props.
Okay, we already covered Paige crawling on Bree. It was pretty intense whenever the Bella twins, they just, like, they wrapped their legs around hers and flipped her on her face.
Yeah. I know what you're talking about. I forget what they called them.
Paige tried to start a clapping thing, but everyone was quiet.
Yeah,
so she just looked like an idiot clapping really loud. Overall, 5 out of 10. Or 4 out of 10, my bad.
Okay. They were showing a bunch of little Royal Rumble promo things. For some, like, the only one that really caught my attention was Fandango's because it started out with a close-up of his chest with the rose on it.
I didn't focus.
That's kind of a weird way to start off a Royal Rumble little promo thing. Just, I guess that won't really work, but yeah, like imagine just Fandango sitting there with Rosa Mendez holding the rose up against his chest.
I had to go to the restroom so I got back and I saw Daniel Bryan just starting to scream yes, 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 yes.
Rollins versus Lesnar versus Cena. Right off the bat, when Cena came out, it kind of reminded me of One Night Stand 2006 when Cena was booed pretty much to hell and back. Like, alright, Cena comes out, throws his shirt to people, right? Dude, like, back at 2006, oh shit. Guy, you there? Fucking Christ. Well, damn. Apparently this match was so good that it fucking stopped our Skype call and it dropped it. Was it? Okay. Alright, sorry about that. Kodai's internet broke, so we're gonna start from Rollins and Cena.
Yep.
Yeah, apparently his freaking this match was so freaking awesome that it broke Kodai's internet. But anyways, I didn't really write down a whole lot of notes again. Pretty much for the majority of the show, I just more or less sat back and watched. There was a nice double German from Lesnar to Jamie Noble and Joe Mercury. And then, alright, I saw a freaking, alright, at one point Rollins, crap, let me get back, let me get back on my train of thought. I like the story with Lesnar in this match. Just fucking, they were hitting him with their, like, what do they do? Hit him with, like, three FUs, tapping him through a barricade, threw him into stairs, and then hit him with stairs, and then elbowed him through the Smash Announce table, just to fucking neutralize his ass. I thought that was awesome.
It took 3 clotheslines just to bring him down.
That's fucking awesome. Like, if it was anybody else, it wouldn't have worked. But since they have Brock Lesnar, that was freaking awesome.
That really lives to the name, because is he known as the Beast, or is that Batista?
Nah, that's Lesnar.
Oh, okay, he lived up to that name in this match. And even then, he came up.
Then Cena and Rollins, they were having a normal. They were just going up against each other. This is what the fucking table match should have been last year, or at TLC.
Yeah.
But after a while, there was what's it called? Double FU to Jamie Noble and Joe Mercury again. And Rollins got up to the top ring post. Alright. This is where I just started freaking out all over the place. But, alright, he started climbing up the ring, the turnbuckle. I was like, wait. Nah, he can't be. He had his back towards Cena. Oh shit, he's gonna go for the Phoenix Splash, ain't he? They did a Phoenix Splash. I'm gonna try to do my exact reaction when that happened. Whoa! Yes! Or not without my voice cracking, but I was going fucking nuts. My mom was yelling at me. And, this receives the first ever mark the fuck out freaking moment in Stickin' It in Raw history. MFO. And then after he did that, Lesnar got up, FU'd, or German suplexed Rollins, FU'd Cena. Rollins tried to hit him with the briefcase multiple times to do it
That was
first time.
F5.
Or sorry, F5. Rollins got up, used the Money in the Bank briefcase and hit him a few times. And eventually, at one point, Lesnar just was like, fuck it, I had enough of this, and gave Rollins a F5 and pinned him with it. But either way, 9 out of 10. This was a legit 9 out of 10 too, even compared to the Japanese wrestling. Not fucking Cena scale. Normal wrestling scale.
When, like, at the beginning of the match, they all tried getting at him, and then he took him down. He was standing for a good 2 minutes, just standing there walking around. Lesnar?
Him. Oh, okay.
Whenever Lesnar was just walking around, just all calmly, just sort of getting pumped. I think someone used the Kimura lock.
Oh, he tried to on Cena.
Whenever Cena did the 3 FUs in a row, Rollins came up behind him and curb stomped Lesnar, and then Lesnar was down for a while, but then when Lesnar was outside of the ring, actually, Cena just rammed into the barricades, and then the whole holy shit chant started. And then Cena finally started using the steps, and Lesnar was still fighting hard. It was actually cool whenever he did the Phoenix Splash. Rollins actually bounced off of Brock.
Wait,
and then
he didn't do it on Brock Lesnar, he did it on Cena.
Oh. Wait, no. When he just body slammed, what's his face? Lesnar through the table.
Oh, no, that was an elbow drop.
Oh, okay. When he elbow dropped him, he just bounced off Lesnar.
Yeah.
It's like the TNA Silent Night, or like, what was it?
No, the Silent Night Blood. Well, that was with the freaking barbed wire tree that was hanging from the ceiling.
He bounced off, that's the point.
But there's a difference though, like with the table, it's not supposed to like stick into anybody. A tree made out of barbed wire is supposed to stick to you.
You never know, they could have like tiny thumbtacks that you can't see on the camera.
They did on the table? Why would you put it on the table?
I don't know.
That would suck for the announcers. Michael, freaking missed out so funny. That's gonna suck for JBL.
And they brought the gurney out for Lesnar, but then he just came back and tired of it. And I'm guessing, like you said, it's part of the storyline that he had broken ribs. That he was fighting with them.
I didn't know they mentioned anything about broken ribs. I was wondering where he got that from.
But I gave it 10 out of 10.
See, this dude didn't watch New Japan wrestling yet. Alright, Royal Rumble. R-Truth and Miz started the match. I was hoping for Miz and Mizdow, but I'm fine with R-Truth. I like R-Truth. I shat Briggs at number 3, and actually shat Briggs doesn't even that doesn't even fucking describe it. I somehow made freaking chocolate and vanilla ice cream sundae in my pants. Freaking. I never thought I'd be shooting chili and cheese at the same time. But fucking Bubba Ray Dudley came out. I don't want to sound like a poser or anything, but I started chanting EC fucking W over and over. And this also receives a mark the fuck out moment.
Man, this, I remember years ago, about maybe 12? No, not 12. About 12 years ago, we didn't go together or anything, but we went to Hiroshima Raw.
Yeah.
And I saw the Dudley brothers. Oh, man.
Heck, I got to take a picture with Bubba Ray.
You did?
Yeah.
Awesome.
I lost the picture, though.
One of my dad's friends tried, because I was really small, so I was easy to pick up. He tried picking me up and taking me to Bubba Ray to receive the table piece.
Yeah. But
other kid got it. And then he tried also helping me see Chris Jericho, but Chris Jericho wasn't taking anyone on the mat.
Yeah.
But I mean, just seeing those wrestlers up close was amazing.
Of course.
And, Bubba Ray and the whole Dudley family is fun to watch.
You haven't even gotten to see even close to all the Dudley family.
I'll see I meant the 2 Dudleys that we saw in Hiroshima.
There's all the ones that actually was on WWE. Bubba and Devon, Spike Dudley. Then turns out there was Big Dick Dudley. Dances with Dudley, who was a Native American. Alright, basically the story of the Dudley family is that Big Daddy Dudley was like a traveling salesman, and he just happened to knock up a bunch of women. When he was in an Indian reservation or something, when he conceived Dances with Dudley, but for some reason he's speaking Spanish. There was Sign Guy Dudley. He's deaf, so he only holds up a sign every once in a while. It's fucking awesome. I really like Big Dick Dudley. That's a awesome name.
Oh man, that'd be just an awesome name in general to have in real life.
Imagine if you're a big guy and your name is Richard, you can use that.
Yeah.
Well, actually, that wouldn't be an awesome name, because I remember there was one personality in WWE for a little while. His name was Big Dick Johnson. And guess what his gimmick was?
I'm gonna go with the name. Pumping everything.
No, he was a stripper. It's kind of like, I don't even want to see a male stripper, let alone one my size.
Oh man. And then whenever Bubba came out, everyone started chanting tables.
No, because he said, well, he said Truth get the tables. Which,
yeah.
I'd be perfectly fine if him and R-Truth were the tag team. Yeah, it's not Devon, but I still like R-Truth that much.
But it was funny whenever Bubba was holding Miz, just holding him still, just looking around, and he looked at R-Truth. It's like, come on, I'm holding him.
That's actually my real complaint with that segment. They did not do the what's that thing. Whenever they do, before when the Dudley Boys were still around, whenever they do that move, Bubba Ray holds legs, Devon gets up on top rope. Once they get ready, they just look at each other, what's that? What's that? And then they do the move. They did not do that, and I was pissed. Well, I was more pissed Devon didn't come out, but I was pissed regardless. But, well, actually, I was even more pissed when they didn't even go get the tables. They teased us. Fucking bastards. But they did the 3D, and I marked out even more. Holy shit, they brought back the Boogeyman.
Yeah.
I don't know what I was thinking when I wrote this, but I wrote Boogeyman versus Wyatt, please. Oh, alright, this next little part. Alright, so Bray Wyatt was just knocking out everybody, and then he gets on his knees and he grabs a mic. Come on! Wait, like, he basically called the gods out. He was all like, it's my year! Freaking, who's gonna come out here and stop me? 3, 2, 1. Woo, woo, woo! You know it! At that point, I just started laughing my ass off. So you can send out, you make that big speech, and so that creative thought, alright, who should we send out for this, for Wyatt basically calling the gods out? Hey, you, freaking Zack Ryder, go on out there! I was hoping Zack Ryder was actually gonna throw Bray Wyatt out. That would made me just lose it at that, well, completely lose it. But no, Zack Ryder got thrown over.
I put sing along with Bray.
Okay. I thought you meant sing along with Zack Ryder's song. I don't even know the lyrics. The only lyrics I know is woo woo woo. You know it.
And then, are you saying?
EDP comes out, and this one receives another. This one is not a mark out, but I put a new rank to the mark out. There's mark the fuck out. There's mark out, and then there's half a mark out. And this receives the first ever what I like to call the half a mark out HOMO award.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh man. Oh man. I was surprised when they brought out DDP though.
Yeah.
I was hoping Boogeyman would win though.
What? Boogeyman's not gonna win. He didn't even come close to champion when he was still in the company. But DDP didn't really do a whole lot. He diamond cuttered people, and that's about it.
And then they kept saying DDP yoga.
Yeah. Well, because that's his thing right now. He does yoga for men. Ambrose and Reigns teamed up to go against the Authority. And I was getting fucking eccentric about this. I was like, wait a second. It's gonna be Ambrose and Reigns for the last two people. Nope! Fucking Big Show knocked them out, and they threw him over the top rope. And I was fucking pissed.
Man.
Like, the fucking build-up to that point was like, yeah, this is fucking awesome! Because, like, Big Show, Kane staring down Ambrose and Reigns, and Ambrose just pulled Reigns close to his head, and I was like, okay, this kind of reminds me of the tag team match over at New Japan Wrestling when they were putting the belt on each other. Like, this showing camaraderie. Well, what the fuck was that? And then Reigns was the last guy, and then The Rock comes out. I was like, what the fuck is The Rock doing out here? And then it dawned on me, oh yeah, they were cousins.
Yeah.
No real rating. It was a relatively fun Royal Rumble, all things considered. Like, the first half was fun. And, that's about it, really. I didn't give it a rating, because Royal Rumble is way too fucking long for me to actually make a rating for.
It was actually whenever Ziggler came out, I just put it's Nikki.
What the fuck?
And whenever
is that gonna be the thumbnail? Just a picture of Nikki?
Yes. No. That they won't take us seriously.
People won't take us seriously now. People are probably like, anybody who watches this that watched the Royal Rumble is probably right. Oh, fucking Royal Rumble sucked. What the fuck are you guys talking about? It wasn't fun. Like, no offense to you guys. I'm not trying to fucking insult you, but like, fucking, come on. Like, I don't mind having a rational discussion with you guys. But it, like, in my opinion, and I'm not saying my opinion's right or anything, it could have been a lot worse. Oh, trust me, it could have been a lot worse. but I also kind of find it weird because last year, Reigns and Batista, the last two people, Roman Reigns! Roman Reigns! This year, Roman Reigns actually won. Boo!
Titus, whenever Titus O'Neil made a huge entrance, he was in the ring not 4 seconds.
And they fucked it up, too!
He was talking crap on his way to the ring, dude.
He was supposed to tie, Santino Marella for the shortest, elimination, but it was either him or the two Shields dudes. Someone fucked it up.
Whenever Ziggler came out, the knockout punch, oh man, just how he landed, then they just had to sort of toss his body across.
Yeah.
But I mean, you can see that the wrestlers generally, whenever someone's knocked unconscious, they don't throw him out of the ring. They sort of just lift him and drop him. They don't like throw him out of the ring because, you know, risks of injury and stuff. I'm guessing.
Technically, when you're knocked out, your body's relaxed, so you won't get as hurt as you would be if you weren't relaxed.
That's a good point.
Like, what the fuck are you gonna do? Tense up before you hit the floor? Well, how would you know? Then you're not fucking knocked out.
Let's see. Big Show just took on everyone. Like, everyone just crowded him whenever he came in, and he just had to, like, stand up and push everyone away, and it was like a blast that just blew everyone away. I mean, overall, this is definitely the longest match I've ever watched, but I'll give it 8 out of 10.
It's not that long. I think the one Rey Mysterio one was longer.
Oh, really?
I think, if I remember correctly, yeah. Well, we could talk about, like, our opinions on Roman Reigns, like, if he deserves it or not. Me, personally, I think he does, but not
just
right now.
A little later.
Yeah. Like, Reigns has only been in wrestling for, I believe, 5 years. So it's, like, kinda... I still think it's a little bit too early for him. Like, I'm not saying he shouldn't get it or anything, because he's got potential. Like, he has... Like, when I look at him, I can see his star. He's like John Cena. When you see John Cena, you know he's, well... Okay, not now, but, like... Whenever you see Roman Reigns, you can see that he's a star. He might not be good in ring like John Cena, but you can still see he's got the it factor. If they let him develop a little bit more, I think he'd be fine.
Yeah.
But they're just pushing him too early. I'd rather see someone like Ambrose win it.
Yeah, definitely.
The Titty Master needs to go to WrestleMania for the championship. But at this point, I already know what the story's gonna end up being.
Rivalry between Reigns and Lesnar?
Well, no shit, but I'm talking like what's gonna happen up until, or like at WrestleMania. It's gonna be Reigns and what's his name? Reigns and Brock Lesnar, which is fine. Reigns is gonna win, and Ron's gonna cash in the Money in the Bank. I'm calling it right now. If not, you can go fuck yourself. Sorry, I can't think of any better prize.
You can go have legal sex.
Is it recording? Okay. Alright, sorry about that again. Fucking Fraps just died on me, so, you want no more video. Calculator. Alright, let me do this real quick. Alright, so 12 plus 5 plus 9 plus 6, that's what I thought. This got an average of 6.5 out of 10. Alright, so I guess since we can't show the fucking video anymore, might as well show the talk about Fastlane, see if anything's popped up about that. Go, by the way, I understood. It's supposed to be there's a rivalry between John Cena and Rusev, which I'm dreading. Like I'm not like even though like all the things I've said about Cena, like, you know, making the Cena scale and stuff.
Mm-hmm.
I'm not like completely against Cena, but I don't want to see him beat Rusev. Like, if we're gonna let Rusev lose to somebody, make him lose to someone who's going to be a star in the future. Like, let me think of a quick one real quick. Like, if like you guys are like they're trying to what's it called, make that one guy breaks into an established star, let Rusev lose to him instead of fucking John Cena.
Yeah.
Triple H challenged Sting to a face-to-face confrontation at the event. Which is kind of weird. I kind of figured they would try to push that off until WrestleMania. Okay, that's all it is right now. Or all it has right now. WrestleMania 31, let's check this out. Oh, damn it still doesn't have the theme song. Lesnar, Roman Reigns, of course. It's gonna be in Santa Clara.
California.
And it's not going to have a... this is kind of a weird little logo, in my opinion.
The WrestleMania play sign.
Yeah. It's kind of odd. Like, I know they've done it before, but... Like, I remember there was WrestleMania 2000. Apparently WrestleMania 20... Yeah, WrestleMania 29 didn't have it. Crap. And the original WrestleMania, because, you know, fucking WrestleMania. Just kind of feels weird, this one not having it. Let's take a look at WrestleMania 2000. I remember, like, I have a distinct feeling that I remember this. But I think this was it was the 4-way match for the WWE Championship. Only time Mick Foley ever headlined WrestleMania.
Oh, really?
Well, he was in the main event. He still lost, but he was in it. Big Boss Man versus Bull Buchanan, Hardcore Holly, Hardcore Battle Royale, Test and Albert, T and A, and Al Snow and Steve Blackman, Head Cheese. I do not remember Steve Blackman and Al Snow being in a tag team together. Edge and Christian versus the Hardy Boys versus Edge and Christian for the... Oh yeah, I remember that match. The Triangle Ladder match. The first ever... technical first ever TLC. Too Cool... Too Cool versus the Radicals. Oh, Too Cool is in China versus the Radicals. Oh, okay. Not really intergender. I mean, is China even considered a woman? 2-fall triple threat match for the WWF Intercontinental for the first fall and European Championship for the second fall. Chris Benoit versus Kurt Angle and Chris Jericho. Okay, never mind. Rikishi and Kane with Paul Bearer versus DX. Kind of a weird tag team right there. Let's see which one was I thinking about? There was one that, for some reason, I could have sworn there was... I don't even know what I'm talking about at this point. Insertion. Judgment Day. Wait, Judgment Day one I'm thinking? Nah, never mind. King of the Ring 2000. Which one? Oh, okay, I remember King of the Ring. This is a match that I've been meaning to talk about. Freaking, Pat Patterson versus Gerald Briscoe in the hardcore evening gown match. It wasn't as bad as I thought it was gonna be. Don't get me wrong, it still sucked, but it wasn't that bad. Like, it's probably, maybe a 3 on the Cena scale. Sucked, but could have been worse.
Anything could be worse.
Yeah. DJ Ration X versus the Dudley Boys in the handicap dumpster match. I remember that. And then the 6-man tag team match for the WWF Championship. Does that make sense to you whatsoever?
No.
Alright, basically, it was The Rock, Kane, and Undertaker going up against Triple H, Vince McMahon, and Shane McMahon. Alright, basically, the only real way I can explain this is it's more or less a handicap four-way match, if that makes sense. Because, alright, Kane, Rock, and The Undertaker were in the tag team, right? But whoever... Triple H was the champion. If Kane, Rock, or Undertaker pinned any of the people in Triple H's team, they get the title. So essentially, they were fighting each other to see who was going to pin Triple H, Mr. McMahon, or Shane. So it was more or less a handicap, fatal four-way freaking match. What the hell was that? Oh, I thought that was a card game for a second. That was the dumpster. Never mind. There was one more I want. Oh yeah, Royal Rumble. You should check out the Royal Rumble. Or Royal Rumble 2000, I believe. Give me a second, let me check.
Alright.
Oh, way out. Wait, hold up. Whoa. Never mind, maybe you should watch this match too. Let me check. Oh wait, no, you did see this match. Never mind. Triple H Cactus Jack match in Hell in a Cell.
Ah, okay. Is that whenever Cactus Jack fell through the top?
Yeah. Well, then one of them, he did twice. What the hell kind of match was this? Like, just see a picture of the Dudley Boys in like a weird net thing. Give me a second. Alright, Dudley Boys defeated the New Age Outlaws. Oops. Spoilers. Just his tag team match. What the fuck's with the net? Alright, check out Royal Rumble 2000.
Okay.
Freaking... Alright, this one had, what's his name? Triple H and Cactus Jack going against each other in a street fight. And it was glorious. Except for the ending. The ending got more or less cried. Although
Why'd you cry?
Because Cactus Jack didn't win.
Ah.
Sorry, my favorite wrestler is Mick Foley. New Age Outlaws versus the Acolytes. Chris Jericho defeated China and Hardcore Holly. And, okay, never mind. Alright, this show's been going on a little bit too long. Because I don't want to sit there and edit all of it. Well, I guess I really don't have to, but either way. Anyways, this was...
Light.
And Ragna, and we're signing out. See y'all later.
Later, guys.
What's up, everybody? This is Ragna. Hope you enjoyed this video, and if you did, please like, favorite, and subscribe, or write in the comments about how stupid we are for not completely hating the Royal Rumble. Anyways, we have some more videos here if you want to check them out. On the left, we have Stickin' It In Raw, where we talked about 2014 in review, and you can hear me drink my own piss. And on the right, we have Light and I reading an article about the evils of Far Cry 4. Once again, thanks for watching, and I hope you enjoyed it. This was Ragna, and I'm signing out. See y'all later, guys.